Hey everybody, Dr. Anderson here, and I'm here with Glenn, who came all the way from Louisiana. And I think we've had some of the people from Louisiana, but people come from all different states. And so he's here. And actually, it took him a while to get here. We kind of had a false start about a year ago, but he finally got it. Had some other things. So, but he's here primarily for his restless legs. But the reason I'm videotaping this is because he has a bit of neuropathy, right?
Right.
And he has symptoms on the bottom of his feet. Some numbness primarily, I guess you could say. And so there are those of you listening that have this situation where you have restless legs and you do have burning, tingling, numbness that's associated with neuropathy. And you may not know this, but I have been doing surgery to reverse neuropathy for over 20 years. Yes, doctors have been doing that for over 20 years. So that came first. And it was only till 10, 11 years ago that we found some other nerve tunnels in the legs. And when we operated on those nerve tunnels that were tight, we were also helping people benefit from reversal of their restless legs. So he's a hybrid.
Exactly.
Yeah, Glenn's a hybrid. So I'm going to just interview him real quick and just explain to folks kind of where you're at. We're not done with him because we're still to do the right leg, but the left leg, you can tell there's some change with restless legs, and he said maybe 40%,
maybe 40%,
40%, 50%.
Sure.
So he can sense a difference on the left compared to the right
Exactly.
for restless legs. And it's better, not all the way. He wants more, I'm sure. And in time, it should become more significant. But the other thing that he brought to my attention is down here. What do you feel there?
Well, when I put my shoe on yesterday, I actually could feel the shoe on my foot.
Right.
When before it was just okay. I had to look to make sure it was there.
Not sure it was there.
Right.
And probably, did you feel a little unsteady walking?
Of course, yes.
Like you don't know where your foot is.
Right.
But you're sensing that's better. You can definitely tell the difference between
there's
this
a difference.
and this.
Exactly.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah. And that's just from last Wednesday.
Right.
So this here is affected by a nerve tunnel back here that we open up. You can't see, but there's a little wrap here, and there's one over here, and there's one down here. These two are for tunnels for the top, and this is for right here, a tunnel that we have to get to access from the side, back the leg called the soleus sling. Soleus sling affects the bottom.
Right.
So the point I want to stress to y'all listening, and I have to almost say it and scream at you about it, but it screams that this is a compression problem. You follow? Does this have something to do with dopamine? Does it have something to do with iron? Maybe that's involved a little bit, but I'm just trying to explain to you that just the fact that he has more feeling is telling us mechanically something's going on in the leg.
Exactly.
And from our exam to begin with, we could tell that when he came here. And in fact, right up here, this also shows compression. This is an ultrasound of his common peroneal nerve up by the knee. And this is the nerve. It's thin here, smaller, thicker here. Lots of compression going on. These are the numbers. So there's a difference. You can see, I call it napkin ring effect. So there's compression going on. And this is on the side we have an operator. We're looking to see how there's compression. So I'm just trying to give you some hints here, if you're listening, that hey, can be the real deal. There is this thing of compression that takes place. And the other thing we did for Glenn, this is the test we did. We rolled the wheel here, sharp up here. This is the normal area where you almost always have a good sensation. We roll it down here, now we can feel it.
Okay.
If we did that same exam over here, down here you can tell it's duller here compared to there.
Right.
So all these things I'm trying to tell you, you can see compression on the ultrasound. You can feel more feeling down here, and then he's probably noticing at night there's a difference between the two.
Right.
So those are all things, and I want you to have more comfortable grasp of what we do here. It may not be for everybody. Maybe everybody's not that bad, And I've had it not work for everybody, by the way, too. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and make you think that every single person that comes here is all the way better. But for the high majority of people, it does work. And he's a good example of this, and he's coming in with very good evidence it's going to work for him, too. And he's only 5 days out.
Exactly.
So, okay. I've been doing all the talking. Anything you want to say
No,
to add to this?
I think you covered it all. Don't wait if you've gone through all the videos, tried all the gurus on YouTube.
Yeah.
Most of those are just out for themselves.
Right.
Doc is very sincere and genuine about what he does.
Thank you.
It's worth the time and effort to come here and do this.
Because you had researched it pretty good, I think.
Oh,
too.
no doubt.
Yeah.
I think I've watched almost all of it.
Well, thank you. Well, anyway, that's all. And thanks for sharing, Glenn. And I hope that was good information, good knowledge to share with all of you. And we're on YouTube and we're also on Facebook. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. And share this with friends and family that could be suffering. You may have some loved ones out there that really might need to hear about this. So thanks again.